For too many years, we've all watched the terrible and heart-rending images of desperate people risking life and limb to escape one way of life to find one they believe is better. Many thousands have drowned or nearly drowned as those trying to get away set sail on vessels that are often no more than death traps. In Greece and throughout the Mediterranean, Internews has been working with local media and journalists to get the truth of the extreme danger involved to those who truly matter.
When the Migrants Crisis started, you have to imagine that you had more or less something around 1,000 or 2,000 people every week arriving on the shore of Greek island like Lesbos from Turkey. Now, a lot of the people that were arriving there had no idea where they were, like literally they didn't know if they were in Europe, in Greece, and a lot of them had no idea how to get access to any type of service. And so a lot of what we did, especially at the beginning of the crisis, was literally very basic information. We set up posters and we were giving out leaflets directly on the coast when people were arriving to let them know, you're here, you're in Greece. This is how far you are from the rest of Europe. This is a map. This is the organizations that are gonna provide you services. This is where you can go to register and so on. We realized that there was a huge gap in terms of what the European Union was deciding about the fate of these refugees and what they thought was their rightful right to travel and to reach certain destinations.
My biggest question was about where should we go to be safe and to be accepted.
People smugglers were often telling people as they set off on the dinghies and the dangerous boats across the Mediterranean that they must sink their boats and dinghies just before they arrived on the shores of Europe so as not to be turned away again.
The smugglers with the gun, with the knife, they are telling the people that whether you want to travel or not, this is something that you have to do that.
Now, this was just a ruse to protect themselves, but of course it was one of the most toxic and deadly rumours that existed in that whole crisis.
These people are arriving in the night, they are dying in the water. You look out to the water, you will see a mass grave. Nobody knows how many boats go down. They have clothes, with heavy bags, they just go down.
People had been fed a pack of lies about what to expect when they came to Europe, what their rights were going to be, and what was going to happen to them next. And so on the shores of Lesbos, in Greece, and around the Mediterranean rim, we had tens of thousands of people who were acutely vulnerable because they hadn't had access to the truth.
A lot of them told us that they probably would have not started the trip if they knew what was expecting them, not just on the water, but also after they arrived.
When we leave our country, that is not a choice. It's not my choice that I leave my country.